Now, our next story is rather bizarre. It is about a man who was fired from his job for being boring. Can you imagine that? How boring does one have to be to get there? Now, let's call this man Adam. Adam is from France. A few years ago, he was working as a senior advisor in a consultancy firm. In 2015, the firm fired Adam. He was sacked on the grounds of professional inadequacy. The firm said Adam was tough to work with, Adam was a poor listener, and he was boring. Now, the first two are easy to understand, but boring, who gets to define that? Well, Adam believes he is not boring. After being fired, he sued his former employer. In his lawsuit, Adam explained why he was branded a bore. Adam said he had refused to partake in what the company considered fun. And what was that? End of the week parties, excessive drinking, even sharing the bed with colleagues. Adam refused to be part of any of this. And the firm ruled that Adam was a misfit. So they fired him. Now, does this ring a bell for some of you? I'm not talking about the excess, but feeling out of place in your workspace because you refuse to join your colleagues for after-work drinks, or perhaps go for that smoke break. Have you ever felt left out of important decisions because you were considered an outsider? This problem has been part of our work culture since time immemorial. It is not an unusual instance for professional decisions to be made outside the office and perhaps over a drink or over a game of golf. Promotions are handed out depending on your rapport with your manager after work. So if you brunch together, professional growth is assured. If not, you may find it hard to climb up the ladder. It's a toxic culture, also a bitter reality, one that makes employees across gender uncomfortable, especially women. But this reality has been brought to light through Adam's case. The good news is that the court ruled in Adam's favor. It has said that Adam had a fundamental right to dignity and respect of private life. Thank God for that. The French court went on to say that Adam's former employer engaged in quote-unquote humiliating and intrusive practices regarding privacy, such as simulated sexual acts, the obligation to share a bed with a colleague during seminars, the use of nicknames to designate people, and hanging up deformed and made-up photos in offices. Bizarre as this story may be, it leaves us with extremely important questions that must be asked. For example, is it fair for some employees to lose out because they chose to compartmentalize their personal and professional lives? Isn't there something fundamentally wrong in punishing a worker just because she refuses to hang out after hours, after work hours? Or because he chooses to prioritize family life? Should a colleague be marked out of important meals because he isn't a member of the post-work drinks club? While having a working and cordial relationship with colleagues is non-negotiable, expecting anything more is highly unprofessional too. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.